What is going on, everyone? It is Great Scots. We are back. Somehow it is back from the dead. Actually, it just required me to re-verify the integrity of the game files, and this also came out after a recent patch, so I'll probably be good on it. But the old 61 CSA campaign is it's alive for the time being, which is a good thing. You can see the strategic comparison here. Things have changed a little bit. I think it's mostly right, and this is mostly consistent with what we saw before. European relations has actually moved. I think it started out at 12 Union, 44 CSA, and now it's 39-0. For some reason, it looks like the number of men fielded just doubled across the board. And I actually haven't checked on the finances about that, but I thought before the Union had about 40,000, and we had about, CSA had about 95,000. And so I'm not sure why those numbers appear off, but everything else kind of makes sense. I guess I should see the, whoa. I am not used to having money. Let's see what's going on here. All these subsidies I want up are up. Okay, the wealth is down to mediocre incomes that kind of fluctuated around before, but I'm kind of good with that. Policies, we're still at 9 out of 10. I believe I was holding on the policies last time anyways, so this is not a problem. Yeah, but we look good. I might turn down, well, we got so much money I don't even care about the funding. But we'll get back to it. It looks like we have a siege queued up, so we're going to be able to hopefully play a tactical battle here, and yeah, we'll get back into the campaign. So we'll get out of here someday. We'll go over to this siege, and if I'm able to, I will fight this sucker. It's not giving me the option to. In fact, I'm not even sure what that siege is. It looks like we're in the garrison, the Fort Morgan garrison. Apparently they were being besieged, but I'm not sure from who. But anyways, this is not that. This looks like it's First Corps for the Union. Holy moly! Yeah, Johnston never had 27,000 men. And the Union only has 10,000. I didn't know it was going to be that lopsided. I probably would not have. No, I still would have played it. Yeah, you guys should know. Wow. Well, famous last words, but the FPS in battle seems even better than it used to be, although it never really lagged as much as the campaign map. I'm trying to figure out the roads the Union's going to take. Okay, so it looks like they're just coming from the south, which just straight across the map. It looks like they already have something on Gettysburg. I don't remember if that's because the Union currently holds Gettysburg or what the case is. Yeah, you know, this makes a little more sense. If Johnston has 8,500, that sounds about right. There was another CSA army. I thought they were set to offensive. I thought that was one of the last things I did in the old campaign, was set everyone to offensive so that they could join battles when they're close. We had a number of armies that were relatively close, and so that seemed like a good idea at the time. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to do what I normally do, which is just get everybody up into skirmish. I'm not going to pause it and then come back and do it, because it's almost done. And then we'll get started. I'll say that's good. We'll send our skirmishers out. Well, we'll get Johnston moving. We'll have everyone arrive here, and we'll move from there. So we did kind of do the skirmisher bug jump that we've had in the past. I thought that would have been fixed, but I'm actually not sure if anybody has encountered that problem. It seems like the remaining, much of the remaining in-game problems are just centered around skirmishers and cav, which ironically are kind of the two things here that are meeting in Gettysburg. And I'll assume that the other bug is still here, which is that cav do not know how to deal with skirmishers. We're going to get Johnston's. We're going to try and get everyone to hold up here, because we do not want to be moving forward. Get these guys over in the Oak Ridge. Sure, we'll put Withers over in the Oak Ridge. Alright. This looks bad. It looks like Johnston. I don't know why they think they need to go to Gettysburg and then stop. And then, or go to Gettysburg and then come back. That is not at all what anybody's ordering them to do. That looks better. This ain't perfect, but it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. What I need, which is just to get artillery aimed up at the cav. We'll see if the cav turns and runs back south of town. So far they look like they're willing to come forward. Okay, get aimed up. Get aimed up. I guess they never really took. Well, it says they're supposed to be in what I'll call the battle line formation. Guess they're getting there. Check HQ to see that everything is kind of what we thought. Yeah, and this makes it a lot more right, but I don't know if it's going to be like the previous engagement where basically the cav just kind of stands there and gets shot up. If that is the case, I'll still send skirmishers in to shoot them up because the cavalry doesn't know how to engage. But I thought getting the cavalry right was one of the things the devs said they were going to work on in the patch that just came out and is installed. I think I got it yesterday. It was recent. Cooper's Battalion. Bit of a strange place with looks like 2 guns sitting right behind that house, but that is almost certainly entirely on me. Right, they seem to be dismounted, so they seem to know what they're doing. At least they're not sitting up on their horses. I mean, they're still out in a field. Initial engagement is not going well for them. Maybe 2x speed will work. Yeah, I mean, they're in a skirmish. A cav army, and just like that we went from indecisive to major victory. Yeah. All right. I don't believe, you know, this might have been the battle that caused the previous campaign to crash. It was on Gettysburg. I mean, almost every map I was fighting on was Gettysburg before this. That's a huge drop in enemy's national morale. I almost wonder if that's what it was doing before, but not showing up, because their morale has been taking a hit. Our military experience rises by that is a considerable amount compared to previous versions of the game. Again, I'm not really sure what it means, because it seems like that I clicked too soon and we didn't freeze anything up. Okay. Right. Colonel Stevens loses face. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this this siege is, so you'll hear me. Maybe it's the 27th Army? Maybe? No. Alright, these numbers look correct. They are in offensive stance. We'll get them moving towards the 27th Army. First Corps is gonna, looks like they're gonna fall all the way back to Delaware. So we'll take Johnston's army of the Shenandoah and we'll go up to retake Harrisburg. It is a bit strange. Oh wait, we have a. This is the siege that I've been a little puzzled over. If you've noticed this top line up here, it's strange, right? When I loaded this in, it was basically in the same position on the opposite side, so it was a slight Confederate advantage. I mean, I don't know what the right answer is. It just seems to jump back and forth a little willy-nilly, especially considering that we just won a battle. There's a blockade going on. It is fine. I need to zoom out first of all to get some beats going and try to cover up my drone, but also to figure out where are all these other armies. Are we moving? Okay, McCullough, you're supposed to be moving. You're not supposed to be in the middle. Not quite nowhere, but you're not supposed to be hanging out. Alright, we finished our fort up in Milwaukee. I'm not sure there's much more I want to do. Maybe just take Madison and then come back to where there's some action. Come on. There you go. It's a small move. I think it was Beauregard's force that was down in Columbus. I guess I'll find out. seems like it's lagging on your end, it's lagging on my end too. It's one of the things a number of people have already complained about following the recent update. I'm sure that's not right. Because in the previous episode of the campaign, they were up to Industrialization 3, and I was complaining that I kept getting notified most of the time that I didn't need to know it that often. It was kind of a one-and-done scenario for me. I think I'm still going to go down to Cincinnati with Beauregard's force and try to get a fort up. There are virtually... Alright. There aren't that many forces here in the Midwest, but they can still come in behind me and snap up these cities, so we're going to continue the fort building. It looks like maybe one of the things I'll do is bring Beauregard up, and I think when Chase gets back, what we'll do is we'll probably just start building a line of forts. Toledo. We already have Chicago. I don't know that we have to build one everywhere, and then also just turn around and try to take the fight to these guys. I don't know. Yeah, Department of Ohio is very small. Department of Pennsylvania is, I guess, relative to other armies, it's kind of in the middle. Okay. Should be an army up here that's doing the march east across New York. Porterfield. Sure, we'll give you that. I thought we were building a fort. Maybe not. I'd like to. Oh, we can build one right there. That's all right. Okay. I think the plan from last time was also to bring Hampton's division under Magruder up and get a fort going around Frederick. Seventh Army that is engaged with the Fort Morgan garrison, and somehow we won that. Okay. So that's more good news for the CSA. The Army has not been engaged. That's also a pretty considerable force, 8,000 men. Check on the finances and just see if anything changed since the game started playing. Yeah, now our surplus is way down. That's kind of to be expected. this is with a Fort Morgan garrison. I think this is the one that I built for. I would bet we'll lose it. I believe the devs have said they fixed the thing where, you know, if you lose a battle, you're not going to stay perpetually broken for fairly minor losses, which is great. Okay, we've retaken Frederick. Seems like as good a place as any to try to build a fort. If it'll let me. Oh, I saw a spot. That's pretty close. I like that. So we'll go ahead and do that. What's this notification over here mean? Sanford withdrawing. The 25th Army is withdrawing in the face of our 25th Army, which is interesting. If for no other reason, then we don't have a 25th Army. So, yeah. Alright, I guess that's stuck on auto-resolve. It's a siege combat there. Like Chase is taking Madison, and yeah, I think we're gonna bring him back. I'm not really sure where these armies are going. I'm quite sure I don't want to send him overland or over water. Not sure if these are Union. They are. Maybe we'll go down and get Peoria. Maybe we'll build a fort down here and see if we can hold on to some of these and glorious victory at Morgan. Well, if you gotta have a victory, it might as well be glorious. Okay. Alright, so we are out of that battle. We've taken the Fort Morgan by Harrisburg, and we're going to keep on moving. This looks like a good crossroad to take. Maybe do some more fort building. Not sure. Looks like we have kind of got three armies moving in parallel here. Alright, this was... maybe we'll send them for Baltimore. Yeah, you can kind of go whichever way. We have this Fort Morgan taken, so we'll move over to Syracuse. I believe I saw some Union armies over here before. Oh, they've now crossed over and they're... Oh wait, no, these are mine. Should be a fort. Should be a fort. And this should be Beauregard. Come on. Come on. Oh. Nothing. This area looks pretty ideal for fort building. They don't seem to want any of it. I mean, I'm saying it's the terrain. It may well not be. It may be other things. I don't know. There is a pretty complicated supply side to this that all runs in the background. So I don't think I'm going to be able to build a fort there. Like I said, the economy that plays in the background, maybe there's a shortage of brick or something that we need. Or maybe not. Yeah, I really didn't learn my lesson from trying this 30 seconds ago. But maybe the angle of the camera would have a difference. It doesn't. Just as well. Maybe if Beauregard goes to Covington, he can build something north of Covington. I don't know if that'll cover. It probably won't cover Cincinnati, but we'll try. Seems to be the main theater of action, so get on with it. Alright, Magruder got a new garrison up. That's good. At Frederick. Army of the Potomac should be marching around. Yeah, and this is Reading. It's another one of those crossroads might be useful for a fort. Alright. The Army of the Northwest is now in Syracuse. On Syracuse, I'll take that. Good, good. Okay. Beauregard's getting there. Fighting through the lag here. Seem to hit a bit of a glitch. I think this is known, but can't get the previous commander's information out of here. So we might have to exit and reset. Well, at least we had a chance to fight a battle, though. That might be a good place to end things. This is the first quarter we beat up. They got 7,200. That was that all-cab force. I don't know, if the 25th also engaged, we might have ourselves an interesting little fight here. Come on, let us do it. Was that not the right option? We would like to play it. Well, we're still getting music piped in. Yes, please let us play. Maybe it's not really an option, I don't know. I hate to auto-resolve it, it's when accidents happen. My goodness. I'm wondering if we're just a little too hung up on something, so we might go for a quick restart and see if that cures